once again, I want to give some credit to No Copyright Gameplays. This is the same game. Oh, fuck. I gotta mute this. Fuck, no. Stop. Sorry about that. Alright, sorry about that, guys. But today, I want to talk about the Trap Town scam. Well, I know I made multiple videos about this scam. Wait, how many did I make again? I think only one, but I did mention it. I mentioned the scam, and I think about one or two videos. I really don't know. But today, I never really gave full... Fuck, my mic. I have no idea how to talk into a mic, everybody, but I never gave full detail, and what I mean by full detail is like who it's owned by and how it works. But today we're gonna cover all that in the video because I'm making a main video about it, which is the commentary and everything on Maggie Productions is known for or whatever. So, Trap Town NTS. Well, here's how the scam started. It actually started in 2017, but then like Trap Town NTS, there are all the other channels, and they're all owned by the same person, which we'll get to later in the video. Trap Town was a big scam back then, but unlike Trap Town NTS, they had no, they actually made a completely different channel called Trap Town, and since they didn't even hide their subscriber count, so since Trap Town had more subscribers, they actually did put, there was a real Trap Town, which is still around today. Kind of a copy of Trap Nation, but whatever, they're actually innocent. And this channel would actually go around uploading, but they only stole actual Trap Town's videos. But so they actually uploaded back then. They got more subscribers than the actual Trap Town, which means people will more likely believe that Trap Town NTS or whoever owned it was Trap Town. Later in April 2018, the same scam happened again. It lasted from around April 2nd till March 30th but it quickly got banned on April 19th, which is one more day before 420, but whatever, who cares. And then it came back in December. Now, December, the scam wasn't that big, but it turns out it was a different person running the Trap Town. This person was Weston Vaughn. Weston Vaughn is a YouTuber who basically makes videos normally, but there's something wrong about him. He self-promotes, which is, if you don't know, is a big no-no for your YouTube channel because your views will constantly be down. So he managed to get 30,000 subscribers, going in like the Me at the Zoo comment section and commenting like Dream 40K. Because he had 30K subscribers when he was spamming Dream 40K, and he liked Dougie Longhead, who is my friend, so that's why I unsubscribed from him now but then he always, not only did he do self-promoting, but he changed his name often to like Mr. Beast, I think Markiplier. He did it once to PewDiePie, he did it once to Jacksepticeye. He also did it once to Logan Paul, but yeah, and then he kept changing his name throughout videos or that channel and commented like in the KSI versus Logan Paul, he went on Mr. Beast. He went as Mr. Beast and then commented. But then everything changed on a specific date, January 12th, 2020. Now he made a new account called Trap Town NTS in December 2019. Around December 22nd, I think, and on around December 25th, the scam really started. The account was made in August 2019, but the scam spread on like December 25th to the 26th, which, in case you don't know, is when Trap Town NTS was heard of, but like Trap Town NTS wasn't really like known back then as to be back again. But then around January 12th, he Weston changed his channel to Mr. Beast. Now, he changed his channel to Mr. Beast, changed it back to Weston, and it was just called Weston back then. He changed it back to Weston Vaughn after, but then he changed it to Mr. Beast, obviously for Jake Paul versus Gib, which he spammed that he would be live streaming the fight. Obviously, he was stealing it from like Gib, I think, or DAZN, which is what you have to buy it on, whatever, or DAZN for the USA, but whatever. So after he did this is when everything went downhill. After he changed his name to Mr. Beast, he went back to Weston Vaughn for a couple of days, and after he changed to Weston Vaughn is when he really started getting active with the Trap Town NCS. So active that he actually had Lispy Leaf where some people help him. Like, he got some bots. And in case you don't know, there are multiple, like millions of accounts called Trap Town NCS. And apparently what happened was he rebranded his channel to Trap Town, Trap Country, which is just a ripoff of Trap Nation, but you know what I mean. And then rebranded that, put the picture of Trap Town instead of making his own, because, and yeah, that's where Weston is today. But Trap Town NCS is still a channel, and the weird thing is, there are millions of accounts called Trap Town NCS, and there's also other accounts owned by the same dude called like Zymer Tracks, and there are just so many scams on the internet now these days of the Trap Town that it's hard to count all of them. There are millions of them called Trap Town NCS, Trap Town TRC, which is, and then Weston got terminated a couple days ago, but of course, I don't know how. He got reinstated, and now he hit 100K the same day he got reinstated, which just proves he might be botting in a couple of ways, because if you're terminated, you can't gain subs, really, can you? No. It turns out he actually threatened to lawsuit YouTube, and I'm not sure how, but after, his channel wasn't even terminated then, but it got terminated right after. But, so yeah. So how do I know Weston Vaughn owns this? It's because it says support the Patreon account, and it brings you to a dude named Weston Vaughn. Weston Vaughn is the owner of the account, and it's just a coincidence that he named it Trap Country, and this whole thing is happening. Make sure you subscribe to the channel for more cringy and terrible commentaries. My dog's sleeping, so I'm trying to be quiet, but whatever. Subscribe. I mean, don't unsubscribe, whatever.